trying to understand this. So I'm going to actually read from Variety the press statement they put out concerning game shows and the daytime Emmys. Because it's a little confusing. So I want to make sure I read this out correctly because they're changing shifting everything. As you know, they're shifting everything around. They're doing like four different shows. There is the Children and Family Emmys that's coming later this year. That's something totally separate. They already had the Creative Arts. They already had the daytime Emmys that I was at for the shows, where daytime dramas, which are and their spinoffs are still part of that, but not any other scripted programming that was previously there. They're now part of the prime time. My friend Anthony Anderson is the only person I know from a group of folks from Anacostia who was nominated. People from the Bay, also shows and Studio City, they were not nominated for anything. So it's very interesting. I have a whole feeling about that. I'm praying that Anthony wins because that'd be another breakthrough thing for him and for our genre of digital dramas. So the whole thing is I know they're trying to realign things and I don't know, it's all weird. But so now with game shows, I'm reading this. So this is according to Variety magazine. The Primetime Emmys are going to now take all game shows. And it used to be game shows for daytime, but it still are day shows for daytime and then for nighttime. Primetime Emmys migrating, I guess, for the next year. We'll have an 18-month eligibility window from January 1st, 2022 to May 31st, 2023. The Primetime Emmys will be adding several categories. One for outstanding host of a game show. And let's see. I'm gonna show you how many things named. That's an outstanding game show, which will be awarded to programs with game elements that primarily take place in a studio and involve mental challenges. Got that? They also must be self-contained, so per episode, begins and ends, or a carryover, such as a winner continues to the next episode, and cannot be arced. That was confusing. I'm like, well, if it's carried over, it's kind of arced, but that's so I know they're trying to say basically like it's a one show, one choice kind of thing. You do it one day, that's it. But they know sometimes things go over. Let's see. The Primetime Emmys already have outstanding competition program, which has the reality style skill-based shows like a Big Brother, Survivor, all those, and like RuPaul and all that, Drag Race. So instead they're going to change the name. Here we go. So they're going to change it now to outstanding reality competition program. So let's see if we can do this together. So there'll be outstanding game show host, outstanding host for game show, then outstanding reality competition program. That. Here's another stipulation. Any game shows and reality competition programs that are solely children as contestants will go to the Children's and Family Emmy Awards. So basically, the Emmy Awards, I've been reporting on this all year. Basically, the Emmys decided they want to do by genre, not so much by category of day and night. Which I don't know how I feel about that. What do I feel like? My immediate feelings about that are, I kind of like the separation. I do. I kind of like the separation because it is the two different areas. And they're both, it's still two huge. Daytime is huge, primetime is huge. But I understand that there's blurring areas when it comes to streaming because that's any time of the day. Because now streaming is getting added to all the Emmy stuff they can promote. So I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm old fashioned. I kind of like there was daytime, nighttime. They always treated daytime like it was less than, which I didn't like that part. But if they could make that more respectable or something, I think maybe that'd be a little different. Um, Instead of separating somebody. Now we got 5 different shows, and like I said, we already saw that by moving the digital dramas into prime time, it didn't do as well in terms of the usual suspects getting nominations. Now, I guess the argument could be said, well, because it makes up their game, I guess. But many of the shows I think are really good. I don't think it's because of upping the game. I think it's more of voting, how many voters view this work, who they're willing to vote for or not vote for. I think there's still some kind of possible prejudice against anything that's not originally prime time and known as that and known as such with prime time players, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. This is gonna be interesting. Next couple of years, we're going to see how this all kind of plays out. Um, Daytime really is a different medium than prime time in prime time. And I always liked kind of had its own world. The hiccups all of a sudden had its own world. I kind of liked it. But then people can argue that it's great to have, now just have it all, just put it out there and then let the Emmy voters decide. It should all be on the same merit. They should all just be decided. Maybe game shows, maybe it doesn't really matter because they're game shows. Whether they're done at daytime or nighttime, it's the same formats, right? And there's some good game shows, daytime and nighttime. So maybe this is the right move for this. Well, we'll see. We're gonna see how this goes. And I don't know. It's very just I see the Emmys are trying on some level to kind of just even everything out, and it's always tough in the middle transition at that point. I get it. So I'll keep posted. I will continue to report on this, continue to listen to our shows. Thank you for making our Emmys, Daytime Emmys winter special a huge hit. Thank you so much. Walker and I and Jerry and Candace loved doing the show. We're so happy you enjoyed it. But take a listen to all our past episodes. Because we break it down for real, you guys. We do. We take it for real. But I'm James Lott Jr., and I will talk to you, keep you updated. We'll talk to you next time.